Where are they? Ouch. Up you go.
Our feather babies. There we go. Hello, everybody. And yay, we made it happen. I am so honored and so blessed to have these lovely ladies here with me this evening, including Darth Vader. Darth Vader loves to come in and say hi. Welcome to Birds of a Feather. This was an idea that popped into my head back in May or June. And I got it while I was watching, Linda one evening. Then I was watching Dali the next morning. I'm like, oh, they all have birds. And then I remember one of my grandmother's favorite sayings was, everything was for the birds. Oh, this weather's for the birds, or this is for the birds. And I thought, what a cute idea for a show where I bring guests on that all have beautiful feathered bird babies and call it Birds of a Feather. And they all said yes.
Of course.
So, without further ado, we have with us Linda and her beautiful Wanda.
Say hello, Wanda. Oh,
hello, Wanda. And we have, whoops, no, we don't want to take Dali out of the live. And we have Dali with Rueben. Hi, Rueben. He's just
Hi, Rueben. You want to come up? You want to come up? Oh, he's so mad. He's so mad right now.
He got a bath today. He got a bath.
Because he got a shower. He's mad. He doesn't bite hard. It's more like
hey, it's okay, Rueben.
Yeah.
You're a handsome boy. Yes, you are.
That's fine. That's fine.
I get those warning nips too.
Yeah, and we have Nancy with the lovely Agador Spartacus that we all hear him sing during her readings. Hello, Agador.
Agador's so sweet.
Aww. And for me, I don't have an actual bird baby alive, but I did want to share when I was a little girl. Let him pass before I continue. We had a cockatiel named Marlina, and she was fabulous. And this was Marlina.
Oh,
she loved Cocoa Pebbles.
Oh my God, is that you, Heather? You're so cute.
Yeah, that was me when I was. So I was about, I think, 8 or 9, I think, in this picture. But Marlina loved to, she would jump on the table. She would, my brother and I would be playing fish or cards or whatever. She'd come on the table, pick up the cards, flip them around, bring them over back and forth to us. She would love to nibble on my Cocoa Pebbles. I mean, she was a fantastic bird. She really was. So yeah, that was my Marlina. That's what we named her. So I had to bring something a little special for my childhood. And so yes. So everybody, thank you. Say hello to some people that are popping into chat. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to give the screen over to each of my lovely ladies, and they can share their stories about how what's the word? How each of them were rescued by their babies. We rescue, animals, but they also rescue us, And so I'll let each of our lovely ladies share their stories with how they came to be with their babies. But let's start here with T. Lynn. Well, first of all, Agador says he is so excited. So thank you, Agador. And T. Lynn says, hello, everybody. And is this multi-channel streaming? And everybody's here tonight so we can see everybody in one chat and be able to talk with each other. Jen F. is here. And Nancy Shazad is joining us. Hello, Shazad.
Wonderful.
Please do not be driving. As always, we like to remind you. He's from Houston, so thank you and hello from Houston. And Flowing, who's also, her name is Carmela. She's lurking, so hello, Carmela. Teresa Hadarian is with us. She's saying hello. And so is Linda and Wanda saying hello. And Garnet is here. Hello, Garnet, saying hello to everybody. And Flowing says, Rueben, he is mad again. He cracks me up. Yes, well, we all get a little temperamental from time
He
to time,
says, I'll show
especially
you, Dolly. Just try and
yeah,
give me a bath again.
especially in this heat. I know a lot of us. I know me. I've been a little with some of the hot temperatures. So I hope everybody tuning in, if you're one of those hot areas, hydrate, 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 and make sure your fur babies and your birds, all the animals are well taken care of and hydrated as well. I just had to do that because I'm an animal person. And Jackie Jacaranda is here. Hello, Jackie. And Linda's like, Jackie. So let's see. Anybody else? So my baby Molly is laying down on the floor. So Garnet, you're in London. Okay, so yeah, we hear you guys are having hot temperatures too, over there. So
Definitely.
your baby Molly is on the floor. And yes, flowing. All the birds are beautiful. They're precious. All of them are. Aloha, Jonathan. Talk about he's got actual peacocks in his neighbor's yard over. If I remember, it's your neighbor, Jonathan. And sometimes when we do our shows, you can hear them squawking. So he's got some birds technically. And I think we're all caught up. And just again, thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for my lovely ladies that are being here joining with me today. And we are going to start with Nancy's up here. So Nancy's on the top. So Nancy, tell us your story about there's Agador.
Well, I got Agador at PetSmart, and I called and asked them when they were getting their baby birds in.
Okay.
And when they were delivered, I went early, as soon as they opened the next day. And Agador was very, very young, and he was just kind of on the perch, kind of hanging backwards. It was all he could do to hold on. And when she went in with her hand to get him, he was so young, he wasn't afraid. And all the other birds that had been there for a while, they just flew all over the place. And he just sat there, and she snatched him up. And when I brought him home, I put him in his cage and let him, stay for several hours. And then when I put my finger in on his chest, he just looked down at it. He didn't know what to do. And he eventually stepped on it, and he has been tame ever since. He's just the happiest.
Look at him looking at you. He knows you're talking about him.
That's my Agador. Yes, he's a good boy. And he's just a joy.
And Garnet says budgies are great. My auntie had budgies.
Yeah.
Yep. And sweet
He's a good
baby
boy.
Agador.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
He's a good boy. He's a kiss, Mama. Yeah.
No. Were you done? Was there anything else you want to share?
No. I mean, I just I had he started out in a small cage, and then I got a larger one, and then I saw one on Facebook Marketplace. This one was the actual parrot cage, and I got the guy down to $30.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I said, well, there's something the matter with that tray in there. What, and he said, oh, okay, $30. So that's Agador's home, and he loves his cage. He'll probably fly back to it, but yeah.
It's just adorable how he's sitting there on your shoulder, looking at you as you're talking about him.
Yeah, he's
like, look at me, Mom.
Oh, look at Heather's got her owl.
Well, he heard me talking about other babies, and he must have gotten jealous. So,
oh my goodness,
we're gonna just say he's an owl.
Are you an owl?
Yeah.
Either that, or he looked at the screen and said, "Yum yum lunch."
Yes.
No birdies for you. So Dali and Rueben.
Yes, me and Rueben. Well, Rueben came into my life at just like the best time. I've always wanted an African gray. I've always wanted one, but they were always way beyond my price point. Not just for the bird itself, but for the cages, like Nancy's cage. I have a big cage for him like that too, and a big tree. And I thought, oh yeah, I can't afford any of that. Well, earlier this year, my dog passed away. And while I was at work talking about how my dog passed away, I mentioned that, well, maybe I'll get a bird. Maybe I'll I grew up with birds because my mom's a wildlife rehabilitation person. So I grew up.
I didn't know that.
All kinds of birds in my house all my life, all the wild birds. And I'm missing having a bird, right?
Cool. Yeah.
And my supervisor at work was like, hey, my sister has an African gray that she needs to get rid of because she just had twins. And the bird is showing some jealousy towards the babies.
Yeah.
Would you think about taking the bird? And I'm like, yeah. Does it come with a cage?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, how much? And she's like, oh, no, you can have him for free. I'm like, really? And she's like, yeah, as long as I know he's going to a good home, you can have all of his stuff for free. So we got this big giant cage and the bird and the big tree. And so it was very, I don't know, it's been such a blessing because I had shoulder surgery. I've been out of work since February, and he's been my pal. He's been my pal. He's somewhere in his 30s, somewhere between 30 and 35 years old. And he does talk, even though right now he's not going to talk because right now he's mad at me. But he's been my pal. He's been my companion, and it's been wonderful having him. He's a wonderful, wonderful bird, and I absolutely adore him. So that's my story of Rueben.
Oh, and if you watch Dali's when she pops in and does her morning positivity messages and chat, sometimes she'll have a camera right on Rueben, and we get a nice little close up of him, and he's
Rueben
just kind of like, yeah, hello,
if he's banded, it'll have the year of his hatching, at least, maybe even the date, like the whole date on his band.
He does not have a band.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He does not. But the woman who I got him from, I'm his third owner.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, that's very common. That's very common with parrots.
Yeah, because they live so long. His first owner passed away, and then Gigi inherited him, and then she had her twins and was like, I got to find a home for him because I can't keep him anymore. So he only lived with them a short time. So, but yeah, now he's here. Oh, he's so mad. Look at him.
Yes.
He's ready to go for you.
He is so mad right now.
Oh, and Jonathan says, that's amazing, Dali. You were meant to be.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, hopefully, Rueben will mellow out a little bit during the show. So everyone send some Rueben some loving, happy vibes.
It's okay. He can feel his feels. I'm all right with him feeling his feels. He can feel his feels.
He feels. All right,
buddy. Right. I love you. I love you.
I like how he tilts his head to the side, like, yeah.
I love
you. Yeah.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo. He might start talking. We'll see.
All righty. Well, thank you. And we have Linda and Wanda.
Look at Wanda. Wanda is just a cuddle bird.
Yeah, she's a cuddle bug. Yep.
She is absolutely a little cuddle sponge. I actually bought Wanda. She was in July of 2004. Or sorry, 2004. So 20 years ago. She was born in April, hatched in April. And I got her at a pet store. There used to be a store not far from here that specialized in birds. And I hung out there. I had at the time I had a little rainbow lorikeet, which is a lot of fun. Anyway, my partner at the time, he's since passed on to the next world. God bless him. I won't tell you what I call him now because it's very rude. But he was a narcissist, and he was kind of envious of the relationship I had with the Lori. And so I thought, and I saw Wanda, and it was like she was surrounded by a golden light. I mean, I just fell in love with her and got her on the spot. Had to go out and get a cage for her because I didn't have a cage big enough for her. And brought her home thinking that she would be my partner's. But he just wanted He wanted the benefit without having to put in the work, because if you want to bond with a bird, you have to put in the work. You have to spend time with them, entertain with. You have to care for them. You have to like be there with them, pretty much like you would with a child. Okay.
Right.
You can't just stick them in a cage and go, fine, see you later, I'm off to work. And then come home and go, no, I'm watching TV, just shut up, leave me alone. Anyway, he left, but she didn't. And then he said he wanted her back. He wanted her. And so I let him have her because she was supposed to be his. And she was gone for 3 years. It freaking broke my heart. Anyway, he died. And the woman he was living with didn't want to keep her, lucky for me. So I said, oh my God, yes, please, I want her back. And we were reunited and we cried and we cried. And she spent 2 weeks exactly like this, just sitting under my chin and just, muttering at me. Anyway, she's been with me ever since. I will never let her go. She's ill. She's lost her balance. She can't walk very well. She's had her wings trimmed because when she was flying, she was her motor control was so bad that she was flying into the wall. So her wings are trimmed. She can't do that anymore. And she's getting treatment, but she has avian bornavirus, which is fatal and attacks the central nervous system.
Oh.
And so there is medication. She's taking medication. She's getting medication twice a day, and that will help. It may even mitigate, like she may get better. She may not. But she will have, as long as she's happy and comfortable, she's mine. We can be together. So, that's how things are. She is a really good companion. And she is also, we have a soul contract, she and I. We've had at least one previous lifetime together. And I
was going to say your soulmates.
Yeah, we kind of are
soulmates. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've known each other before, and we were meant to be together. And the only thing I regret is letting her live with Ed the Rat Bastard for those 3 years. So, but that's okay. Oops,
she's with you now. Oh, honey, don't worry about it. Oh my goodness.
That's my nickname for him,
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing, beautiful Wanda. And Leah joined us. She says, love you, Wanda. And Rosanna is here. Rossi. Hello, my dear. She's got a kitty like I do. So thank you again, everybody, for being here. And let's see. Teresa Thielen says, Linda, oh my God, I recently left a narcissistic relationship. They are evil, horrid to animals as well. I have to wonder about the Boston Terriers he got. Oh.
Well, see, Ed wasn't evil. He was just like, if it didn't serve him, he ignored it, right? And so I'm sure he was never mean to her. He just didn't pay attention. So.
Uh-oh. I think somebody's feeling a little bit better.
Yes.
Look at what we got here.
Oh.
He's come to sit on my shoulder.
Hi, Rueben.
Rueben.
You feeling better?
You better.
There's the handsome boy.
Yeah. Now he's gonna try to feed my ear.
I wonder if he got curious seeing Wanda and maybe Agador. Maybe that kind of caught his attention too, seeing the other birds.
I don't know about birds' vision, if they can, how many, because I know dogs, the refresh rate has to be 90 or something before they can actually see what's on a screen. Mm-hmm. So I don't know about birds. I would be interested to find that out.
Leah, this is Rueben. This is Dali and Chrissy's beautiful African gray parrot.
Yes.
That they just adopted.
Yes.
Handsome boy.
He is. He is a handsome boy.
I'm so glad he came down and we got closer to look at him.
Me too. I wasn't sure if he was going to, but I'm glad that he did. Are you so itchy because you had a shower today? You gotta get all those feathers right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to get all of his feathers correct now.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Don't you-
so nice seeing him closer now. So we are going to open the floor for some readings, unless anybody wants to share anything more about their birds, or
Well,
Yeah.
I put a bird bath in Agador's cage, and he will not get in it. But every morning when I put fresh water in, he takes a bath in his water cup.
Yes, Ruben tries to do that too. He jumps into he dunks his head into his water dish,
Yeah,
and so then I'll go
crazy.
give
And
him
then tries to
mister.
get his whole body in there.
Yes.
Well, Wanda doesn't want a bathtub or like a dish. She loves being showered though with like a squirt bottle. But man, that's you keep that up for 20 minutes. That's
Oh yeah.
I got Linda, I got a pump. It's like a pump mister. So you put the water in, you pump it up, and then you just hold the trigger, and it sends out a gentle mist.
Ooh.
And it's working.
Where'd you get that? What's it called?
I got it on Amazon.
Okay.
I'll send you a link, Linda. I'll send you a link to it.
Yeah, please, because absolutely that would be great. She loves the showers. She, the misty showers. She loves that. But anything else, nah, not interested. She'll fight.
Yeah.
No.
He
I'm
asked.
fighting. I'm not willing to fight.
Green. So
yeah, she likes sitting on my knee when I have a bath, though.
yeah. He likes
Very
to
sweet.
if I'm home by myself, I'll leave the door to the bathroom cracked. And Ruben has free reign. He can go anywhere in the house that he chooses. I don't keep him in the cage. He'll like, and he doesn't fly. He's never learned how to fly. I don't think he's ever had his wing clipped. He just never learned how to fly from his previous owners. So he walks, and he'll walk right into the bathroom. He'll push the bathroom door open, and he'll come, and he'll just stand at the bottom of the shower just looking up at me like, I'm like, creepy.
Would he like a shower better if you went in with him? If it was with you?
I haven't tried that yet. I will eventually try that. I'll eventually.
I mean, you got to keep a shirt on so he has something to grip besides your bare skin, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I have to wear a shirt.
Most of experience.
Might like
Yeah,
that. We'll try that. Hey, you want to try that? He's like,
that might be easier for him.
yeah.
I know Wanda finds that easier to tolerate, but she still doesn't like it very much. And I get, I get the claws and beak trying to hang on to me.
Right,
So we figured out a way of doing it, but she doesn't like it much. She likes the spray much, much better.
Jackie's like, what?
And
Exactly.
I'm not willing to fight with her to do stuff like that. I'm just,
I don't try. I try not to do anything that makes him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
As best as I can.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
he does have to. It's very important for African greys to take showers like 2 or 3, at least twice a week. So.
Yeah, my Shan used to have a conure back in the day, so he named him Cocky. Yeah, his name was Cocky. So, but it's been a long time, but he has wonderful memories of his conure. And we have someone who popped in I haven't seen in a while. I want to say hello to. Tanis is here.
Hi,
and she just had a birthday. So happy belated birthday, Tanis. I hope you had a beautiful day. Thanks for popping in. So good to see you, sweetheart. It's been a while. And new to my channel, Pixie Dust. Say hello, ladies, and beautiful feathered friends.
Heather and her feathers.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I was called all the Heather Feather and all that stuff growing up. So
I bet you were.
Oh yeah.
Really? Oh.
So Jonathan went ahead and already put me, but what we're going to be doing is we're opening the floor. If anybody would like a feathered friend reading, please type me in all caps. And there's something else I was going to say too. Oh, I know Nancy. What decks did you bring? Because I know you have several bird decks. Did you want to share some of the decks that you brought with you?
Well, I have a let's see. I have a Raven deck, and I have a Divine Feather Messenger deck.
Ooh.
And let's see. The spirit animals, what I did was I pulled the birds out of some other decks. And I have the Urban Crow Oracle. So, and let's see, the Winged Enchantment deck. So I've got quite a few bird decks. So I will use those.
I have bird decks, but I didn't think to bring one out.
Oh, that's fine. Nancy's always like, Heather, what deck are you going to bring? I have birds. But really quick, Jen F, honey, I want to go star your name for a reading, and the chat jumped and it put my clicker right under timeout, like it did to poor Amanda, Empress Amanda, the other day. So you will be back within 300 seconds. So my apologies, my dear. You will be on the list for a reading. So I hate when that happens. I really do. Hello, Carrie is here. Yeah, a biggie oopsie again. And hello, Mia. It's good to see you again. Now, Linda, do you use cards or do you do your mediumship for the readings?
It depends on the question. I could use cards, I suppose. I have the Urban Crow.
But that deck. I love that deck.
I like that deck too. But I'll have to get out. I was just expecting to just do oh, hi Ramon. I was just expecting to do like to raw dog this.
Okay.
And not use cards. So I'm okay. I'm okay either way. Like whatever fits better with what you want going on, you know. Okay. You tell me what I'll go get the card. Just give me a second. I'll be right back.
Just do whatever feels comfortable to you, my dear.
Okay, I'll be right back.
And
how you doing?
Okay. Dali, what deck do you have with you today?
I got 3 decks in front of me. I got the Star Tarot. I've got the Dragon Star Tarot or Dragon Star Oracle, and I've got the what is this one called? The Ancient Stones Oracle in front of me.
Wonderful. And I brought my Hush Tarot with me because this deck has some incredible artwork for birds. There's beautiful owls. There are beautiful eagles. Heron are new to my spiritual circle the last 2 summers. My dad loved pheasants. So this is an amazing deck. It all has to do with nature and animals. Lots of crows, lots of ravens. And it almost kind of looks a little bit like Wanda. Some little feathers on the head. So that's what I have today. And again, Jen F, I am so sorry, my dear. Oh, I hate when chat jumps that fast. So let me see who. So, okay, I remember now. Nancy, this is David, right? Barf?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Hi,
that's
David.
Hilarious. Bartholomew, that's hilarious.
Yep. So hello, David. And Ramon is here. Moon Scarab. Hello. Okay, Carrie. I see I have you. I know, Jonathan, it happened to you too. But anybody who runs a StreamYard Live knows how fast that chat jumps. And sometimes it just, moves it so fast that you think you're clicking on one thing and then you end up accidentally clicking on another. So it happens to the best of us. So, all righty. And I think we're all set. And Tana says, yup. So first up, Jonathan would like a message from our feathered friends. So when one of your ladies are ready, just let me know and I'll put you in the bigger seat, the big screen, or the feathered throne. You might want to call it.
I'm ready for Jonathan.
Oh, all righty.
Jonathan, I'm using. I think I'm going to use this deck because it's the Winged Enchantment Oracle. And the card that I drew for you, Jonathan, is the Heron. And here, hold on just a second. Let me get things situated here. I don't know if you can see the the image very well.
Here, let me put you on the big thing.
I love
There
what
we
it
go.
says. I am Heron, the ally of the mystic. I am stable. I am focused and alert. I am at peace. I never miss a ripple in the great pool. I never dwell on movements already past. I am the gift of concentration. I am the stillness that allows a greater purpose. I am self-reliance, the inherent strength to stand alone. Now is the time for rest and meditation. You must find your center and ground yourself in it. I am perfect timing, never moving too soon, never striking too late. I am the knowledge that everything has its perfect moment in the cosmos. If you are trying to push something, it is time to let go. Be still in the waters around you. Wait for the undercurrent and see what it brings. I am humble, having mastered the silence of non-action. There is purification in acceptance. There is wellness in letting things be what they are. You are meditation. You are beauty and balance. You are the calm center of your own universe. You are Heron.
Ooh, I love that, especially working with herons now. Thank you, Nancy. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. So who would like to go next?
Can I just point out that the whole time Nancy was reading, Agador was chirping the most beautiful song. And as soon as she stopped reading, he stopped singing. I mean, he's still chirping, okay? But that song was special.
Yes, like a song.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah. And Jonathan says, I love that deck, Nancy, and I have a special connection with herons.
Ooh.
All righty. Thank you. I'll just go down the line here.
Sure.
The screen. Linda.
I'm ready.
And Wanda.
We'll see what Wanda has to say. If she's usually pretty quiet.
She's so sweet.
Oh, she can be a real.
She has some birditude.
Oh, yeah.
You got catitude, you got birditude.
So, ooh, and this is for Jonathan.
Yes.
I have from the Urban Crow. I have curiosity. Whoops, sorry. Okay, I know it's backwards. I'm sorry.
No, it's not. Not on our screen.
Oh, no? Oh, okay, good. An open door is an open invitation for this brave crow. Now is an excellent time to consider what treasures you will find when you are brave enough to explore. Curiosity asks that you open doors, look inside, and analyze the situation. This is a time to dig in and do your research. Curiosity indicates that you're just scratching the surface. The possibilities are vaster than you are currently seeing. However, you need to get inquisitive. When you start asking questions, a path will unfold. When curiosity appears, you will be better served by putting aside your emotions and thinking like a researcher. And see that crow walking into the door and checking out those rubber boots and like, what the heck is this? I wonder what this is for. I love this deck. I love this. I like crows. And I love this deck. And I hope that helps, Jonathan. I hope that rings a bell in your consciousness.
Alrighty. And Garnet wanted to share something about the heron. She says heron is a prehistoric bird.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
It's
And
cool.
Jackie says,
dinosaur.
yeah.
Wanditude. Oh, yeah. 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 I see it twice a week when I try to weigh her, because now I have to weigh her, make sure that she's not losing any weight. And we had that fight this morning.
Okay. Yeah. But it seems like feelings are no longer hurt.
Oh, no.
All good.
Oh, no, she's fine now.
Yeah.
She was fine 5 minutes after because she got treats.
Well, there you go. Yeah. Treats make everything better. Right, Rueben?
She's easy. She's easy. Give her a treat and she's fine.
Yeah. And Jonathan says, Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
good.
Another strong connection with Linda. So, all righty.
Good.
Wonderful. And Dali, what do you and Ruben have?
Well, Ruben picked this card out. Now, I don't know Jonathan all that well. I've seen him on a couple different live streams here and there. I saw him on Linda's channel the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Was that yesterday? And
That's-
so I don't know you all that well, my friend, but Ruben picked out the Cali Leech. This is from the Ancient Stones Oracle by Rebecca Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love this deck. Anyways, the Cali Leech, and it's Elder, Teacher, Wise One, and Experience.
Here, let me put you on there. Oop, there we go.
There we go. Elder, Teacher, Wise One, and Experience. And what I'm getting from Spirit right now, or what I'm feeling, is you are moving into a time in your life where you're recognizing by looking at yourself in the mirror that you are turning into the wise one, just like some of the people that you've always looked up to while you were growing up, while you were a young man. You are entering into a phase now where you are settling into your wisdom and understanding the power in that, and people around you are coming to you looking to kind of soak in some of that wisdom, and Spirit is saying don't be afraid to share that. And I don't think that you are, at least it doesn't seem like you're holding back on any of that, but be confident in the wisdom that you have. There's an ancientness to your soul. And I feel like, and I'm sure you'll probably come right out and say this, but I feel like you've really come into understanding what that is and being able to tap into that energy and then use that energy to help others. And Spirit is saying that you are on the right path. Continue to do that because you are making a difference. So I definitely need to find where you are on YouTube and subscribe to your channel, because a message like that, as powerful as that is, I mean, that's something that I even want to pay attention to, right? We all learn from each other. So,
yes.
So that's it. That's the message that I got from Spirit. That was a good pick, Ruben.
Yes. Oh, he goes, I know, Ma, right?
Oh, you did good.
And John says, beautiful card, Dali. And I'm going to see if he shares another comment. But yeah. And the beautiful, Jonathan does beautiful necklaces. He works with crystals. Nancy's actually wearing one of his pieces today.
Nice.
So yeah. He's doing a lot of amazing stuff now. And he says, yes, Dali, I'm focusing on working with past life healing. He does acupuncture and other things as well. So
there you go.
And Jonathan joins me about once a month here and there we go live and we do painting. We invite people to join us, whatever artistic process they enjoy. And we go live and we work and we share and we talk. And so he's very artistic as well.
Oh, that's neat. That's super cool. Yeah, I've seen him around here and there. I don't get online as much as I would like to. I'd like to know everyone intimately, but I just don't have that time. But I've seen him around, and Linda too. I just watched Linda the other day, and I didn't even realize that the Linda that I was watching was the same Linda that was going to be on the show until today. And then I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I just watched her the other day. So
birds of a feather, they kind of flock together.
Yeah,
they come together.
For sure.
All righty. So, Jonathan, for my Hush Tarot, I have two cards, but one is, we know what you've been working on, wanting to do your classes online, wanting to do more of your past life. So right off the bat, the Six of Wands here, that's victory, that's success. You're on that bird, you're flying high, you got your flag in the air. Everything is moving beautifully in that direction. Here, let me move all right. But I did get the Temperance card for you in this deck. And typically Temperance is about moderation, finding that balance. But in this deck, Jeremy takes it a little bit further. He gives it a slightly little different kind of his spin on it. And for him, it's about clarity and vision. And yes, when you moderate, when you're doing moderation, and you're like that alchemist, you're mixing things back and forth together, and you're working on clarifying an idea, your vision, and again for your upcoming past life. Absolutely, clarity and vision. And it says here, you have a clear vision of what your goals are. You are able to see through the eyes of others. And part of, with the mask that she has with the crow. And we all know the crow's about mystery and magic and the unknowable and the healing arts. Patience and understanding have led to a closer understanding of the world in all its implement. Wait, he writes here, patience and understanding have led to a closer understanding of the world and all its different inhabitants. You've no need to mask your feelings or your intentions. No need to follow the flock. Unless you follow us. We're your flock. You can follow us. But your path is ahead of you. And it says under here too, he adds something extra. Urgency to reach your goals can derail your long-term goals. Changes may need to be made. Explore conflict resolution. A steady step forward is needed. So the balancing, taking the time, making sure the vision, everything is all clear. And then, of course, the victory card. Flying in. And there you go. You got it, Jonathan. So thank you for letting us read for you. Hello, Amanda. This is the beautiful tropical empress in spirit. Her name is Amanda. She's new to our community. And she's released a couple videos today, so be sure to check out her channel. And Robert is also here. Whoops. Boy, chat is jumping.
Howdy.
Robert is here. Howdy. Just officially met Robert with Ramon last night on Insomniac Tarot. Robert's actually going to be joining Allison and I this Friday. And then I'm going to be a guest on his channel next week. So welcome again, Robert, to the community. It's always lovely to have new people joining us.
That's right.
And Linda Jonathan says, I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let's see. So watch for an email, Jonathan. Okay. So you were on Linda's channel last week. Okay. Oh, this is wonderful.
Was it last week? Well, I watched it yesterday. So
Yeah,
yesterday.
it was last Thursday. We had a lot of fun. It was great. I really enjoyed reading with him. And tomorrow, Gerald will be on my channel. And I like reading with him too. It's a lot of fun for me as an Akashic Records reader. It's a lot of fun reading with tarot readers. What's fascinating, like I'm so interested in the interface because there's such a conjunction, and when it works together so well.
Right.
It's very
all
cool.
righty. She is back, Jen.
Thank you, Jen, for not running away.
I want to make sure, she got next after accidentally being timed out. So Jen is next for cards. Nancy, do you have cards already for Jen?
Just a second.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I have a card for Jen. Oh, this is a good one. Jen, you're going to like this. This is okay. So the only deck that I'm using is the Urban Crow, and this is anomaly. So crows are normally black, and this crow is white. In a sea of black crows, the one that grabs our attention is the rare melanin lacking one. Something is going to appear. It will be hard not to notice or avoid it. It is strikingly clear that what you encounter will be abnormally good or perhaps abnormally bad. Either way, it will stand out in some way. Anomaly may appear if you are contemplating an event within a relationship. You may find yourself questioning if someone's behavior, good or bad, serves as an indication of who they truly are, or if the situation was a rare event and out of character. Sometimes we just need to have one small encounter, an outlier, to understand a greater potential or to be able to rule out an absolute. So that's just a whole bunch of words to just say, something unusual is going to happen, and you're going to have to decide if that's an indicator of something, that is like once in a lifetime kind of out of the blue occurrence, or if this indicates something more permanent in the character, in the relationship, in the, that kind of thing. And look at all the black crows in the background and this white crow. I mean, I love this card. It's very cool. Something's coming. Something unusual. Not necessarily bad, not necessarily good. And yes, Jonathan's absolutely right. The white crow is a sacred symbol.
Mhm.
Yes, it is.
And I'm sorry, Linda, I forgot to put you in the big seat. But I think
I
we all
don't
got
care.
to see that card really well.
I don't care.
Alrighty, so
I didn't even actually notice because I was too busy to look at the card and reading
I apologize.
Jen, I got a beautiful card for you. It's the bluebird. I love bluebirds. I just always feel very special when they nest in the boxes that I have. This is what the bluebird says. I am bluebird, the freedom of inner peace. I am the joy of letting go. I am the serenity of acceptance. I am the flight of the heart when all is at ease. Life is tranquil now, or is bringing in calmer tides. Take a breath, enjoy the free air. You have earned the comfort of a sweet, well-timed repose. I am the transition into a better world. I am the gratitude of knowing the worst is over. I am life at its finest. We all need to confront the darkness in order to truly see the light. I am your passage of enlightenment and the break from all entanglements. There will always be discomforts in the heavy weights of time, but I am the gift of release and the playfulness of youth. There is something magical in freeing the soul. There is something dignified in spreading your wings. You are the resurgence of vitality. You are whimsical. You are carefree. You are bluebird.
Beautiful. And as you started reading again, Agador sang for you. That is just absolutely gorgeous. I love that. So thank you, Miss Nancy. And what does Rueben and Dali have?
Well, Rueben picked transformation, defining yourself. And kind of going along with the same lines of what Nancy was talking about, I feel like you're entering into a time in your life where you're reaching a time in your life where you get to say, this is who I am. It's not other people around you telling you this is who you are. It's not that you have to look to something outside of yourself to help define who you are. You're coming to an understanding that you get to decide who you are. You get to decide how you define yourself. And you're reaching up and touching your higher self, which is giving you the information that you need in order to define yourself. You're seeing yourself as something more than just, you're seeing beyond linear time. You're recognizing that you are an eternal being. You've always been here. You're always going to be here. And that is changing how you see yourself. And in the process of all this, you are learning to redefine yourself. And I think that that's beautiful. It's like a butterfly coming out of a cocoon. Only in this case, it's a dragon. It's a unidragon, in fact, like a unicorn, which is also kind of like an anomaly.
There you go.
And I don't know where Ruben's going in here. Where are you going, bud? Where are you going?
What you doing, Rueben?
What are you doing, buddy? Where are you gonna go?
Oh,
He just wants his head scratched.
it's like he gives you like little fist bumps when they do that with their heads with you. Mozzie does that, but he does it on my boob. He takes his hand, he goes like that.
Yeah,
like
my
TMI Heather, but he loves doing that.
Yeah, my cats do that too. Yeah.
All righty. Thank you, Dali. And thank you, Rueben, for that wonderful message. And Jen. My apologies again, sweetheart. So the first card I pulled for you is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is about hard work, really honing your skill. Here it's kind of like the artist learning how to sculpt, enhancing their artistic skills, their technique, and just being really focused on what it is that you are doing. I feel like there's something that you're working on because there's this beautiful you're trying to create this beautiful nostalgia. I have the Six of Cups here, and I love these two hairs. I just love the big tall ears. So the nostalgia, sharing, reconnecting what is that resonates with you, that brings you joy again. This could be also the nostalgia of maybe you're picking up something from your past that was creative, that is bringing you joy. This could be going back to school, maybe starting art over again, or any type of creative endeavor. And it doesn't have to be like an artistic material. It could be baking. It could be crocheting. It could be, web design. It could be anything that inspires you to hone your creativity and your skills. However, and it's funny that people were mentioning Gerald a little while ago. Gerald decided to make an appearance today. So we have the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords is usually about the feeling of betrayal, or there be some sort of deception, or some sort of bullying. And so what I want to say with this card, with the other ones, is that something that you might want to start exploring again, start wanting to play around with, want to just pick up and learn. There may be negative feedback from those in your inner circle, or this could also very well be you mentally saying, well, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I shouldn't, I've never been very creative or been very good, that kind of thinking. That's stinking thinking, as my counselor would say. Get rid of the stinking thinking. Don't let anybody's past behaviors or maybe current behaviors or thoughts deter you from whatever beautiful new creative skill or outlet that you want to start practicing or start pursuing. So that's what I have for you, Jen. I hope that resonated. And let me catch up here with that really
Jen,
does look like Gerald. Yes.
Jen said that she dreamed of a unicorn the other day.
Oh, weird! That's awesome. I love when
There you
spirit
go.
does. I love when spirit does stuff like that. That just
Me
I
too.
love that.
And Jen says, love that. So, So Jen was, making comments saying, very interesting. Thank you. So she's very appreciative for all of our reads. You're so welcome, my dear. And the next up is Tiana's. Right. And we are at 8:53. I don't know what your time limits are, ladies.
I don't have one. I don't have a life.
You don't have a life? Dali, what is your time limits?
I'm probably going to need to head out at the hour mark.
At the hour mark? Okay.
Yeah, I gotta go take care of the fam.
All righty, not a problem. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 7. So we'll try to get to everybody. Dali won't be able to be here for everybody, but thank you again.
I can stay maybe till like 8:30 my time. So another half an hour,
whatever you're comfortable with, my dear.
Yeah, I don't
hear anybody yelling out there, so I'm not too worried.
Okay. So Nancy, I think you have cards, right?
I do. I have a wonderful card for you.
Yeah.
You're the owl.
Ooh.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is.
I am owl. I am the silence of the night. I am the arrival of mysterious things. I am the revealer of hidden tracks beneath the snow and ghosts within the psyche. I am the unsettling of darkness. I am the goddess of death. At times you cannot see me, but I permeate all worlds. My hunting grounds are the soul. You are a skilled listener. You are a well-seasoned traveler of realities. I have been watching your movements and tracking your steps. You are beginning to see beyond the veil and crack the illusion of night. But you must be vigilant and watch your step in the blackness. Take the quiet road and guard your inner world with determined purpose. There is a vast trove of power that will guide you well as you soar into the cosmos. But before you boast of your new winged ally, realize that I am no bringer of easy roads. My path is lonely and requires retreat into the forest of the mind. This is where all awareness begins and where all experience comes home to fulfill its purpose. You are a sober night vision. You are a master of the shadows. You are at ease in solitude. You are owl.
Wow,
That's
that's beautiful.
I think it's interesting that Agador was completely silent when I read that.
Interesting. All righty. So, Linda, you're on the top.
Oh, this is interesting. I always say that. Sorry. I don't mean to be repetitive, but
I do the same. I think we all do.
I have nature for you, Janice, which I think for you is really kind of interesting. Well, it would be for anybody, but for you, I think this is a particularly pointed message. It is our connection to nature that fills out spirit and reunites us with divine energy. I got chills. Sorry, I just got like the Mongo chills. Living in a city full of concrete buildings, it can feel as though Mother Nature resides so far away, but she is here in the grass that sprouts up in the cracks on the sidewalk, in the overgrown empty lots, in the birds that mingle with us in the park. All we need to do is look, and we will find that connection. Nature asks that you see the evidence of divine energy that is all around you, regardless of the landscape. When nature appears, it may also indicate that you are long overdue for some outside time. Take this as a cue to go for a walk, head out into a park, or go to the beach. New ideas and inspiration will come through connecting with nature. And look at that crow sitting under a strings of lights with a, well, it looks like I'm trying to think of, I've got the word in French. Oh, you speak French, Tanis. Des pissenlits, dandelions, that's it. Dandelion fluff heads. So it's harvest time, right? That's so cool. That's so cool. Such a cool card.
All right, thank you.
I hope that's good for you, Twillo, Tanis. I hope that gives you a message that you can relate to. And yeah. Oh, a new program she's launching. Awesome.
Yeah, she's a galactic shaman and channeler. She's launching a new channel. I have a raven that comes to me when I need to cross people over too. So that's amazing. Very nice. Now, okay.
Yeah.
We still need Dali and Rueben. All righty.
All right. This is the card that Rueben picked. It is the Sanctuary. Harmony and balance, joy and contentment. The Sanctuary. And what I'm getting from Spirit about this one is very similar actually to what Linda was talking about getting back to nature. You know, the card, just the visualization on the card kind of speaks volumes, I think, you know, with the rainbow and the stone circle and the cathedral of trees just overhead. You know, basically what Spirit is making me feel is, you know, make sure that you're getting out into nature, make sure that you're grounding yourself, make sure that you're creating that sacred space for yourself. It sounds like you do. It sounds like that you're already kind of on that path. So my feeling is that, you know, continue with that. And just don't forget to take that time. Don't forget to take that time to take off your shoes and socks and walk across the soil and ground yourself. You know, let nature fill you with that fresh energy that we all need. We all need that. I need it all the time. If I could be outside with my feet on the ground,
Yep.
barefooted, I would be there like 24/7 because I get such a charge from that natural energy. But that's a part of sanctuary. That is a part of something sacred. So I hope that you do take that time. And it sounds like you're busy with a new channel, but make sure you make that time to get outside and just, be a part of the entirety of creation so that you can get that energy into you.
Yep. We love going to the park and taking our shoes off and putting our bare feet on the grass. And it's earthing, reconnecting to the natural energies that we shut ourselves off from Mother Earth. So
yes.
most
Yes, and
definitely.
we live in this digital world here on YouTube, where we do so much with we do so much inside with this digital stuff, and that's all great. It's how we communicate with one another, and that's really important. But that energy that we get when we're outside and we're a part of all of this, right? But we sometimes forget that we're a part of all of this and we lose sort of that sacred connection. But when you're walking around outside and you're under that cathedral of trees,
Mm-hmm.
you're reconnecting with everything. You're reconnecting with the force, with the force from source.
Yep.
Yeah.
May the force be with you all. Really, truly.
Yes.
It's all a part of us. That's what I loved about Star Wars the most.
Me too.
Was, how Lucas taught everybody that we're all interconnected, everything, stones, rocks, planets,
right?
We're all one big family.
Mm-hmm.
Tanis, it's been so long. Oh my goodness. So yes, this is a very Raven reading for you, or for everybody, a lot too. I got the Sun card from this deck, and this is the Raven. And I want to read from the book because I love how Jeremy talks about and tries to dispel the myths, usually the negative ones about certain types of animals, especially the color of those animals. And for the Sun, of course, success, growth, just, that beautiful light coming down, and just, it's just a wonderful emotional card. You can feel the excitement, you can feel the joy, you can feel the energy just bringing, this new phase of this, I think you said a new modality that you're working on, or a new channel, bringing that forth, birthing that, like the dawn, the light in the morning, the sun. So for here it says, you have worked your way through dark times. The Raven is looked upon as a dark presence. The sun rises and the light reveals the iridescent colors in its sleek feathers. Look to the light to keep striding forward as your path continues. So even in the dark, there's absolute beauty, the iridescence of the wings, the flashes of light, the color. The light brings out the dark brings out the light. And the other card I have for you, again, you are independent. This is the Nine of Pentacles. You are independent. In the deck, he says that this is a seabird, and it's about, the roads that you have traveled, the roads you will travel, even though you are within your own garden and your own independence, and your own success. You are the queen of, your roost, basically. But this also shows you with the bird and it being a seabird that you will be spreading healing. You'll be spreading your word. Your class will be everything being on the internet. You'll be touching a lot of lives that way. So absolutely beautiful. And I love how she's got a little cowl of bird feathers too around her. So that's what I have for you, Tanis. And again, happy birthday. Robert, this is the Hush Tarot by Jeremy Hush. This is a Ginger Faye and Allison Aries Girl Tarot made me do it deck. So yes. And so I'm launching the Galactic Shaman program on August 8th. All righty, my dear. Congratulations. Yes, that does sound awesome. Yes, yes. So next up is Jackie. Nancy, are you ready? You usually...
I am.
Okay.
Jackie, the card that I drew for you is the crow. I love crows.
Me too.
They fly around and they just are so smart. They let each other know when I take the garbage out. They let each other know when, I mean, they have all these different languages, you know. But here's what I have for you, Jackie. I am Crow, the walker of worlds. I am sacred law. I am a siren of merging realities. I am the all-pervading cosmos and signal your future catching up with you. I am the order of space and time. I am the fabric of the unwoven. I am the soul's most lucid dream that signals your readiness to leap into the dark. You cannot run from your chosen path. You cannot deny cause and effect. I am the universal mind that seeks connections. I urge you to support your intentions and see them through. Make the effort to manifest and stop ignoring the role of your own mind. Creation is a process, and the role of your, let's see, wait a minute. Creation is a process, and the tangible always comes from nothing. You are shaping everything around you and orchestrating the unseen. Meld into the future and become what you have chosen. You are exploring the boundaries. You are finding the path. You are lucidity. You are the crow.
Ooh, I got shivers. You are
Yeah,
the crow.
When you started reading that, I got total shivers.
That was very cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Linda and Wanda. I didn't mention Wanda last time, so I apologize, my dear Wanda.
Yeah, that Wanda's half asleep. Wanda doesn't know. She has a bald spot on her head behind her crest, and she falls asleep if you rub it. So, Jackie, for you, I have a revelatory card. It's called caching, which means hiding something away. One day, while feeding my neighborhood crows, I noticed one of them using their beak to push around some decaying leaves and then dig a hole. The bird looked around, checking to make sure it wasn't being watched, and then swiftly opened its mouth and dropped in the food. It was saving the dog kibble I had given it for later. The crows didn't want to eat the food right away, but it also didn't want to leave it around for some other creature to enjoy. You may find yourself either keeping an idea or possession hidden till the time is right, or simply unwilling to let go of something you aren't using out of fear that someone else may benefit from your release or surrendering. Sometimes the moment is not right to move forward. However, it doesn't mean that the time will never arrive. You may be working on a project that holds a great deal of promise, but you are unable to devote the energy at the moment. Setting the idea aside does not mean giving it up. It just means that you recognize there will be value in waiting. Caching may also indicate that you will benefit from investing. This may be investing in yourself or investing in a financial institution. So there you go. Crow putting food away for later. I hope that's helpful to you, Jackie. Sorry. Why did I almost say?
Wonderful.
Okay.
Okay, bye, Tanis. Thank you for being here. Good luck. Yeah, I was going to say galactic. Well, yeah, galactic.
Galactic Tanis. Yes, that's
Yes,
a good one. I like that.
So good luck on your launch, my dear. And Dali, what do you and Rueben have for Jackie?
Okay, Jackie. Well, I got soul agreement, soul mission, soul plan, and life purpose. And the feelings that I'm getting from this card are passion, patience, and persistence. So I pulled a clarifier and I got the Ace of Pentacles, so the Ace of Pentacles is kind of a new opportunity. It might be a new financial investment that you might have an opportunity with, something new that can like share your horizons, that can like push you forward. And the thing is, when we come into this world, we sign up for everything that we experience in this world, even before we come into this world. And I know that sometimes that's a hard concept to like wrap our heads around, because it means that we actually are okaying and agreeing to the suffering that we encounter in life. But each one of those lessons that we learn takes us to a new and higher level. And I feel like, Jackie, that you might be reaching a point now where you've learned a very valuable and important lesson, and that is going to propel you forward. It's going to kind of get you unstuck from a place that you've maybe been stuck in for a while, and kind of get you out of that and open up some new opportunities for you for the future. So that's what I was feeling from that.
All righty. Thank you,
Good, Rueben.
Rueben gives it 2 wings up. Well, sort of.
All right, you guys, I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
That's gonna have to be my last one, and I apologize for that.
Oh, don't apologize. Thank you so much, Dali.
I really love this. And you guys, all you ladies are so amazing. I love you guys.
Alrighty. All right. Thank you again. Have a good night.
You
too.
Bye.
Thank you.
I know we can never make those things happen with mine.
No, it's magic for some people and just not me.
It's Mac magic. It's you have to have a Mac to be able to do that.
Yeah, I don't have that
iPad.
I don't know about iPads. I don't know if that works or not. I
doesn't with mine.
Okay.
All righty. So we have I still have me. I'm sorry, Jackie. So Jackie, my girl. First of all, first things first. Believe in yourself. There's that beautiful success card. This is the card that really jumped out, wanted, even though it's not the first one, this is the one that really wanted to make itself center and foremost. This is you on that beautiful bird, like before. You have your flag. You are flying high. You are successful. You are successful. Everything you have is that you need is within yourself. You have to believe in yourself, my dear. You have so much creativity and potential. And why do I say that? I got the Page of Wands. And look at this magnificent creature that she created out of the beauty of her imagination. She created them of, sticks and an old, statue head. And it's a card about exploring our creativity, tapping into our imagination. And what it says here, and I just really love Jeremy Hush. It says here, create a world of your own from the pieces that you find. The young girl populates her world with creatures built of random parts, taking what she values and bringing them to life. So look at everything around you, everything that you have experienced, everything that you have gone through, all of our life lessons, the tangible, the intangible. Use that imagination. Whatever it is that you want to create, you are going to successfully manifest. So one thing that I did get was I also got the 7 of Wands. So whatever you want to manifest, and you will be successful at, if you do, is that you need to have, to me, this is my boundaries card. This is standing up for yourself. This is defending yourself. This is like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is who I want to be. This is what I'm going to explore. And this is what I'm going to create. And no one's going to make me think anything different. You got that all wrapped up. Those are in your arms. You're ready to go. And you have that other sword staff stating, these are my boundaries. Do not cross my line. And this is what I'm going to do. Stand tall, stand strong, and believe in yourself, girl. You've got everything you need right there in that beautiful imagination of yours to be successful. And that's what I have for you, Jackie.
That's an awesome reading.
I love this deck. I mean, people are like, well, doesn't she know tarot? I do, but I love reading from this book. There's certain books I love to read from because the authors bring such different insight and perspective into
Yes.
the cards. So, alrighty, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, everyone's saying goodbye to Dali and Rueben. Rueben was fantastic. Oh my God, what a character. So I'm glad he was able to come and, they were able to make up. But yeah.
I love the way the readings all seem to like each reader seems to be bringing a different aspect of a situation, a different perspective on the same topic, the same situation. It just in my like I feel that it's all fitting together really well. This is amazing to me. I love it when that happens.
Yeah. And I would
That's
love to do this
special.
again too, if you ladies would be interested. I love the energy, most definitely.
I'm in. If you decide you want to do this again, I'm in.
All right, we'll see if
Me
Dolly. And maybe we can get Allison to join us. Even though she doesn't have a bird, she loves crows. She loves ravens. She's got statues. So, and I know she's got the not the urban, but the crow tarot as well. So,
Diana Bowles has an Amazon crow show. And that bird is hilarious. That bird likes to sing "The Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round." It's hilarious. I'm telling you, that bird is just a scream.
Okay, bye, Teresa. T-Lynn, thank you for being here, my dear. And Jen says, yes, they float so well together. They really are. And Jackie says, this has been a lovely vibe for sure.
Yeah.
And we have to admit that the animals bring in that beautiful angelic energy because they're pure, they're pure love,
Yeah.
They're divine source. And Pixie Dust, excuse me, also says beautiful readings and cards. All righty. So how are you ladies doing with energy and with time?
I'm good. I could do this midnight.
Well, well,
midnight's
Nancy,
a lot farther away from me than it is for you.
So Nancy, you let me know, my dear, because we're at 9:15. So,
ooh, right.
Rosanna or Miss Rossi is next. And do you have cards already?
I do. Rossi, the card that I pulled for you is the lark. And I just think this is beautiful. I am lark, the endearing song of the soul. I am voice. I am the wandering bard. I am everything that resonates through sound. I will teach you to use your words and how to make them magic. I will give you a purpose for everything you utter. I will give you a clear intent for every expression you release. Everything you say permeates the cosmos. I am the chant that awakens. I am the mantra that focuses thought. I am the love ballad and the victory song. I am here to free your voice and to show you how to direct it towards your destiny. You have kept quiet too long. It's time to awaken your senses. Speak with clarity and intent. Express with depth and purpose. Pay close attention as your words reverberate around you. You are in tune with the cosmos. You are manifestation. You are harmony. You are lark.
Very nice. Thank you. And Miss Wanda and Linda. And I forget to address Agador. My apologies, Agador. Agador and Nancy.
No wonder he doesn't want to sing.
Agador has gone to sleep.
Oh,
he has his head under his wing and he says, Mama, you're crazy. It's late.
Okay.
Okay, so Rossi, for you, I have distraction. Oh, see how that crow is singing away and keeping that dog looking at it while the other crow stuffs its face with doggy kibble? That is such a crow thing to do. The message is two crows work together to distract a dog. The purpose? To steal something it values, something that provides nourishment. It's food. Someone or a situation may be calling you away from what you need to focus on, and as a result, you may end up losing something of value. Where are you turning your attention? Will it prove beneficial or a waste of time and resources? Distraction appears when your attention is focused on daydreaming or engaging in activities that take you away from doing the work that in the end will create success. Whoa, okay. Where am I? When distraction can be as simple as being lured into binging your favorite show or focusing on a flight of fancy that will prove to be nothing more than a waste of time. When distraction is pulled in a reading, you may need to consider if the situation you are inquiring about is in fact nothing more than a distraction, something that is taking your attention away from a more valuable opportunity. It may also serve as a warning that a successful conclusion may be at risk due to something drawing your attention away from the goal. Eyes on the prize, girl.
There you go.
I hope that's helpful to you, Rossi.
All righty. She answered Nancy, so I will share hers when I see it. So Rossi, and I love her name. Her name is Rosanna, and every time I say Rosanna, I hear the Toto song. Rosanna, Rosanna.
Oh, you say Rosanna, and I hear Rosanna Dana.
I don't know who that is.
Saturday Night Live? Oh, come on. Rosanna Dana. She was awesome. That was Gilda Radner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Gilda.
Oh, I
okay.
loved her.
Fabulous characters.
And Rosanna says, I've been a little scatterbrained lately with the energies. Me too, Rosanna. Do not feel bad, sweetheart. I did accept a new opportunity at work. Yay.
Oh, good. Good. Good.
Alrighty.
So don't let anything distract you from that new opportunity.
Alrighty. So, let's see. Where am I on here? So, Rosanna. Let me just take this down really quick. I have the first. She came back again. A lot of strong, independent women
Woohoo!
in our community.
Whoa!
So again, here she is. She's independent. She's secure in herself. She has created her own wealth in whatever fashion that would be, not just necessarily monetary, but in security, stability in herself, in her spirituality. And there's that beautiful seabird that he uses in there where she may have her garden, but she has the ability to travel and see the world, explore the world. And even if it's in an astral form, I don't know where that just came from, but even in astral traveling, exploring the world, still having that beautiful garden that you created. And it's not necessarily a physical garden, of course, but within ourselves, our spiritual garden, our inner sanctuary that we go to. So you are, you're in your beautiful garden of creation. You're a sanctuary, my dear. The other card I did get for you, though, is the Hermit card. And look at this. And people know I don't like snakes. And look at this owl. He got himself some nice lunch or dinner right there. So enjoy, Mr. Horned Owl. But look at the insides of them, the mechanisms. I love that. And for the Hermit from Jeremy, he says the card addresses the need for solitude, not to hide, but to work on one's inner workings. And I love inner workings, like the cogwheels, the things that turn with us, the things that move, the way we think, the way we feel. And it says here, the horned owl is a silent, here, let me hold that back up again so I can share the artwork. The horned owl is a silent, solitary creature. He is extremely adaptable within a vast range of climates and terrains. On a high branch, the owl looks out with its wide vision upon the land stretched before it. With silent wings, it passes through the night unnoticed. Always observing, he only takes action when necessary. Inner workings exposed in an unnatural way reveal the work of many repairs and adaptations. The card urges you to find inner answers through introspection and meditation, as well as questioning the ways of the outside world. Seek truth in your actions. Find a way to prioritize what is healthy for your inner self and your inner garden, your inner sanctuary, your home within yourself, your peace of mind, your state of being. And this really goes for a lot of us. So that's what I have for you. All righty. So that Rosanna, I was saying something out of the corner of my eye, and I get so distracted. It's like squirrel, you know. I swear I'm part dog. I'm cat, dog, all you know. Let's see. Wait a minute. Every time I hear that someone doesn't know a big figure of my childhood, I actually heard a 19-year-old say, "Who's Michael Jackson?" Oh my God. Yeah. And for Jackie, it's 222 there. Jackie, get some sleep, sweetheart.
No, don't, Jackie. Stick around. I love your energy, baby. I always know when.
All righty. So, Carrie, are you still here? KK? Maybe that we can all take a sip.
Oh, good reminder. Thank you.
Hydrate. Yes, Heather Squirrel. That's how my brain has been. I've been squirrely for the last few days, past week. Let's see. I've been hermiting for quite a while. Every single card has captured a part of my life. Some would say you all are psychic.
Imagine that. Who'd have thunk it?
I don't know for me necessarily being psychic, but I've had some people say, being psychic and being intuitive is two different things. I don't know. I think they all kind of overlap each other,
Yeah.
And
the thing is, she's on summer break. She says, "Oh, okay, good." Jackie says she's on a summer break, so good. She doesn't have to get up for anything tomorrow.
And Kaylee just popped in to say hello. Hello, Kaylee. That's Fogo Pogo. And she has her spiritual channel, Woo Woo Wonderment. So make sure you check that out as well. I think Carrie, oh no, she's here. Alrighty, so Carrie's next. And then ladies, after that, we have one more because Teresa had to leave. T. Lynn had to leave. And I know Robert's still here. So it will be Carrie and Robert. Okay. So Carrie, you are up next. And Nancy's all ready for you. And
I have a very powerful card for Carrie. I have the card, the Hawk, for you, Carrie.
Ooh.
I am Hawk, the majestic and visionary. I am the eyes of the gods. I am the whole picture. I have keen sight, seeing everything from every angle. I can see how today shapes tomorrow and how my future steers today. I am advantage and strategy and will always come prepared. If I am circling overhead, it is because you are not yet aligned with your future. Your path is off balance, your motivations uncentered, and your higher mind maligned. To be a visionary takes more than just seeing the path ahead. You must construct it, shape it, and ensure it spans far enough to complete your task. Does your current way of doing things support what you seek to accomplish? If not, change course and create a new path. I encourage you to take a look at what drives you. You are perceptivity. You are the eyes of the universe. You are forceful. You are Hawk. And
wow, did you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Agador's got his second wind. He's he's awake again.
He started meowing, and this one you're starting to meow. All right, come here. Be good boy. Don't diggy mommy's legs. Okay, so what does Wanda
wants to talk to Carrie about illusion. Have you ever been absolutely, positively, 100% certain about a situation only to find that the complete opposite is true? Oh my God, yes. During a reading, illusion may surface to help you uncover if you are clinging to a narrative that suits your feelings about a situation rather than the facts. For example, the person who spends their day angry that their email was not answered. They assume that the recipient read it and ignored it. All that energy being upset and angry could have been avoided if they just realized that they themselves forgot to hit send. Illusion might appear if we are operating on false assumptions or if we are in denial and do not want to accept the reality of a situation. When we double down or commit to the story we created in our minds, our actions and behaviors are then a byproduct of what we want or assume to be true. If our assumptions are wrong, our actions and behaviors may have negative consequences. Does your interpretation match reality, or are you acting on an illusion? And here's that process at its own reflection.
Yep. Like Agador was doing backstage before we went live. He was kissing himself in that beautiful mirror. And let's see. So Jonathan had to leave. So we're saying goodnight to Jonathan.
Bye, Jonathan.
And let's see. So Carrie says, thank you, Nancy. Needed that message. And let's see if she sent one for. Yep. Great message, Linda. Illusions are everywhere. World of Maya. Yep. Thank you.
We are surrounded by our own fantasies. It's hard to get rid of them.
And Robert says that's my toxic trait as well. So, but you know what? We're human. We're here working on ourselves. You know.
Yeah.
We gotta give ourselves a break too. You know. We really do.
Yeah, I like to work on having a two-fisted grip on reality. You know.
Mm-hmm. So, Carrie, what I have for you is the Hermit came back up again. So we are in Hermit mode. And again, time of self-reflection, going within, working on ourselves, like those wheels, the inner workings, going in, figuring out what needs to be fixed, what needs to be oiled, what needs to be adjusted, and how we see, feel, the world. I know you mentioned again, illusion. So just kind of taking that step back and allowing our inner light to sit with our inner light and allow that to illuminate what we need to see for ourselves at that time. I did pull out the book for your second card, which is the Ace of Cups. And I thought when I first got this deck, or I saw this card for the first time, I thought, well, that's interesting. How is that an Ace of Cups? But it's really quite lovely. It's fresh start and it's healing. And it says here, let's see if I can do this. Because I got the cat next to me now going, what about me? Can I be in the picture? It says the little bird sings its song. No, it sings. Wait a minute. The little bird sings its song as the new day begins. He is perched within the remains of the past. So the skull represents the past. The crown is the gift of what is to come next. So waking up from the past, moving forward, and the crown is the success, the crowning of your sovereignty. You are the queen, you are the sovereign of your life, of your destiny, of who you are, and everything that you believe, see, feel, embrace. And the last card that I'll say we have for you, because Mazi's right here, is the Judgment card. And so we really got to release judgments on ourselves. It's bad enough that people like to place judgments on us, especially for things that are in the past that we are leaving behind and starting anew. And we have to make sure that we don't fall into a harsh judgment for ourselves, to embrace our failures, our faults, whatever it may be. And even if they're not faults or mistakes, and just what people may perceive that we have that are false. That, like that saying, what you think of me is none of my business. Same thing with judgments. And I love that the little mice are, around with her. And in the deck, they say it looks like this beautiful little tower of hers is, starting to fall apart, but it's blossoming. It's, you got the little mice. It's growing. To me, they're comforting her. And again, too, the statues in the back, the faces, kind of like, again, who we were in the past, whether this life, previous lives, letting go of that. Whoops, sorry about the cat butt, everybody. Excuse you.
Oh,
So
sorry.
it's, it is what it is. So that's what I have for you, Carrie. Release other people's judgment of you, what you think about you, and know what you know about yourself and where you've come from, and understand decisions and choices that you made. That's for you to judge and to work through, not anybody else. So, Jesus. Gotta love cats. Gotta love the fur babies.
Oh,
So,
I love cats. I mean, I just love that about cats, that they're just so themselves, completely and entirely their
and it's
own.
so cute. He's like
They
this
don't
next to me on the table. Like, you want to
Aw.
rub my big Buddha belly? He's gone so fat. He's got a Buddha buddy and a Buddha gut and a Buddha butt. He showed you his Buddha butt. I'm calling him Buddha butt now. So, let's see. I'm seeing through the illusions of false relationships around me. Lots of weeding to clear the way. And these
Yeah.
cards are about death, decay, weeds, flowers, growth. That's what I love about this deck. It's all about the natural cycle of life and death and our connection to nature.
Yeah.
You're welcome, my dear. And it's interesting that you say independent, Amanda, because if I had gone and pulled a fourth card, guess what the card would have been? Her again, independence. So that's interesting.
That's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's very, very cool.
Look who the Fae came in.
Oh, hi,
Look at
Ginger.
you. That's her favorite saying. It's like, what the Fae? Or who the Fae? Or what the Fae? Instead of saying the bad word, it's what the Fae now. So hello, my dear. And Mia's, you're still here with us as well. Well, thank you for hanging out with us this whole time. And Mandy had also jumped in. I'm sorry, Mandy, the chat's been jumping, but Mandy the Mystic Tarot is here. She's been chatting with Amanda Empress as well. So apologies everybody that she's very much independent, the lone wolf, and that's one of her horses right there in her picture too. She takes care of horses, so we're all animal people here.
Yes.
Oh.
And you're right, Mias. That's what we have in common with nature. We're all connected. Yeah, we sure are. So last but not least is the lovely Robert, who I just officially met last night when I did my live with Ramon. And really quick, I don't know if you're still here. I'm so sorry. Christina, she's in Australia, so she's spending her early morning or late morning now, possibly with us as well. So Christina, if you're still here, hello, my dear. Sorry it took this long to acknowledge you, but you're so appreciated. You always pop into my lives. So, and she says, love the sweet bird serenade. Oh, you should have heard Agador earlier. Oh my goodness. And Rueben was here. Rueben was adorable. And Wanda just being her
Wanda
sweet
was
self.
silent.
Yeah, I'm amazed. Because usually when you do your Akashic readings with Viviani and Diana, she's going, she's really giving her 2 cents, with those readings. And she is still here. Hello, Christina, my dear. Good day, my dear. So,
Well, I had all kinds of good intentions of watching you and Robert and Ramon last night, but I fell asleep.
Well, it was after 10:30. There's a reason why they call it insomnia.
Yes,
Insomnia tarot.
I wasn't
yes.
an insomniac. I was a sleepy-ac.
For us night owls or night birds. Are you going to go now? Don't show your butt. Thank you. All righty. So Robert says, seeing you're doing birds, is there a message from Hermes? That's his messenger of the gods, so with birds. So we'll see what we get for you.
Well, I didn't get Hermes, Robert, but I got a very powerful card for you, I think. I got Raven.
Ooh.
Or you got Raven. I didn't get Raven. You got
He's
Raven.
so Raven.
I am Raven. I am the deep magic from the north and the ancient connection between you and the immortal. I am proof that your world is changing. You are missing the hidden threads that bind your experience. There are great things at work. There are manifestations at your feet. I want to help you see the magic and teach you how to use it. I am the bird that transports you from one realm to the next. I am the portal, granting you access from the solid grounds of earth. I am that which appears from nothing. There is no greater power than your own will to sustain your vision. When you see me coming down from the lonely mountainside, it's time to take the rein. I may appear only once, so grab the chance when you see it. Take your whims and ground them. Take your futility and shatter it to pieces. Stop accepting the chaos around you. Stop allowing your energy to dissipate and give it form and substance. You are a magician. You are the missing piece of the puzzle. You are connectivity. You are Raven.
Ooh. Sip, sip, Nancy.
I'm trying to mute myself.
And Agador was even singing too for you, Robert. So that was very cool. And Robert was sharing Hermes is the god of magic and travel. And just really quick, I want to show him something, Wanda. I have a snap turtle skull that I got when I was living in Arizona. There's a trading post, Robert, up in Sedona as you're coming in off the switchbacks off of 89. Robert's in Arizona. He's southern Arizona. But if you ever go up to Sedona, there's a trading post where they have, properly resourced, bones and animal tails and things like that and skulls and whatnot. And I found this guy there. And when I got him, I took him home and I looked at him and I said, well, what's your name? And without hesitation, he told me Hermes. And so this is my snap turtle, Hermes. So Hermes would like to say hello to you. So I had to share that. But okay. Wanda and whoops.
Okay. Okay, so luck, which is a really interesting match with the previous reading. It is a happy day for the crow who finds fish raining from the sky. Something good is coming. Be sure to position yourself in a place that will yield the best results. Luck doesn't happen by accident, although it often feels that way. Luck occurs when we're in the right position at the right time with the right skills. When luck appears, good fortune is coming, but it will be your talents that will seal the deal. Imagine being fortunate enough to be on an elevator with the person who you've been wanting to pitch an idea to. It's only luck if you're prepared and ready to articulate your vision. Otherwise, it's just another elevator ride.
Wow.
Luck is on your side, Bobby.
And is that Wanda that's been talking now?
No, that's Wendy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Wendy. Sorry, I had to check in case it was the budgie because they speak each other's language. They're speaking a mélange of budgie and Lori.
Oh, okay.
Their
Well, you're
own,
still beautiful, Wanda.
they're still their own particular Creole that they've created.
And Robert says, I'm opening an online tarot academy. He was
Well,
talking
there you
about this last night. Sounds
Yeah.
amazing at the end of the show.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I was I watched part of it, but even though it was really early for me, I fell asleep.
Hey, we got to nap. We got to get our beauty rest, We gotta, keep rejuvenated. So Nancy, you already went, right?
Yep,
Okay.
she did.
So Robert, I pulled first off the 5 of wands. So there's some sort of conflict, and oh, I hate snakes, but there's not too many of them in this deck, so I'm okay. Um, but there is the 5 of wands. So there's some sort of conflict going on. I don't know if this is internal, external. But the card that I got after that for you is the Queen of Cups. And it was interesting because when I'm still getting used to this deck, because with this Queen of Cups, you see, you know, blades. So I thought, oh, Queen of Swords, but actually she's the Queen of Cups. And with the Queen of Cups here, I love sharing what he likes to write. It says here, through your journey, you have learned to manage human nature and its connection to the natural world. The key to opening your heart is helping others, guiding their steps through life's obstacles. Wow. And the last card I have for you is the Magician. And this one here, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh my God, the wolf doesn't have its head on. It's, what's going on? But it's the separation, but she's bringing all of them together. This is the Magician. She's bringing the human nature along with the wild, and having the ability to connect all our animalistic nature with our spiritual nature. It's like a spiritual evolvement. I still kind of wonder what this is up here. I keep putting it off because I'm like, what the, I'm like, yeah, but let's find out. Inquiring minds want to know. So it says here, her wisdom extends beyond what is pleasing to others. She is draped and adorned in fineries, but not constricted by them. Oh, wait a minute. No, I'm reading the wrong one. For goodness sake, Robert, what's going on here? Ooh, all righty. Yes, the balance between the wild of the inner animal and the calm of the aligned mind. You know what, Robert? I may have been supposed to have read that. I'm getting, don't get upset. You were supposed to read that. So that might have been part of a message too coming in. It says here, the wolf has long been linked with humanity. While early hunter-gatherers were equipped with hands to wield tools, the wolf was armed with enhanced senses, eyes that see in the dark, smell, speed, and agility. Together, our skills advanced each other. The magician has the fortitude to bridge that relationship. It does not say what that is up there in the upper picture. Balance the primitive and the sophisticated. Hold it tightly. Manifest the power to help, not hinder. It doesn't mention what that interesting creature is above. To me, it's almost kind of like a dragon, almost in a way. But with going on with the 5 of wands is that there's some sort of conflict. I don't know if this represents the past where there was that internal conflict. Not sure how this program was going to be brought about, or this could be something else that's going on internally that you might be struggling with. Whether or not, am I good enough? Am I going to be able to do this? Is my partner going to be able to help me? Is the business partner going to support? There might have been some sort of internal kind of like getting in especially mentally, like, is this really going to work? But it's like everything's all flowing into place. You are the magician. You are the one. You have everything that you need within you and within your grasp. At your table, and and I just love that stare. She's like, you can do this. You got this. Just keep that vision and keep moving forward. And that's what I have for you, Mr.
Heather,
Robert.
look
Yes.
at the chat, what Karen said, because I pulled the Raven, and at the bottom for Robert, it said, "You are a magician." And Karen said, this was number 28, which becomes 10, which becomes 1. And 1 is the magician, and you pulled the magician.
Interesting. I accidentally started reading the High Priestess, but I think I might have was supposed to.
No, but you were, and then
Is this
Robert
right here?
says that
I don't see her comment.
the magician is Hermes. Is
Hermes,
the Hermes card.
yeah.
She said up above. Let me see if I can find her.
There we go. There it is.
OMG is that Raven card number 28. That breaks down all the way to 1, the magician. Thought that was cool when Nancy said magician. And then you drew magician. And then Robert said that the magician is Hermes.
Yeah.
In the tarot. So.
Oh,
yeah.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
There you go, Robert.
But I thought that was fascinating how it all,
Yeah.
The synchronicity is
together.
astonishing.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
last night him and I were getting same cards for readings, and at one point him, Ramon, and I all had the same Hierophant card for the same person for the same reading.
Oh, wow.
So he says, "Oh, I'm terrified." Uh-oh. Still doing it.
No, that was him. Yeah, that was a conversation that was happening.
Okay. Because when I read, if I keep an eye on the chat, I get so distracted. You saw what happened there. But when I started getting all like, oh no, I read the wrong thing, it was just like, no, you were supposed to read that. Now go to the magician. So I'm like, okay. So there we go, Robert. It's all good. Well, that was the last. And he says, on point, ladies.
Good. Awesome.
Wonderful.
Yeah, really good about that.
So everybody that has hung out with us and who were here and had to go, thank you for supporting Linda, Nancy, Dali, and I this evening. People watching on playback, yes, Dali was here for the first hour and 15 minutes. She had to go and make dinner for the fam. Wonderful readings. I'm, hoping the ladies would love to come back for a part 2 at some point. I thought this was wonderful. And really quick here, Linda, what do you have going on your channel coming up? Anything you'd like to share, huh?
Tomorrow at 2:00 Pacific, 5:00 Eastern. Those of you in Central and Western, figure it out for yourselves. So, I can't keep all that stuff in my head.
Can't either.
Just, whatever. Anyway, I will be on my channel doing my regular weekly show tomorrow. Gerald Tarostash is going to be a guest. We're going to do readings together. That's always fun. We're also going to have a little discussion about Lammas or Lunasa.
Lunasad.
Lunasad. Okay. And so please join us for that. And then on Tuesday, I'm hosting Akashic Adventures. We're not simulcasting that anymore due to the recent difficulties with YouTube deciding that a simulcast is not broadcasting original content. And until that's decided, even though we're not monetized, we're not going to simulcast in case the decision comes down and we get, canned for that or penalized for that. Because at least one reader already has been. So anyway,
unfortunate.
Tuesday at 2:00 Pacific, 5:00 Eastern on my channel for the Akashic Adventures. And so, yeah, I'm on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Awesome. So please subscribe to Miss Linda and
Yes,
her lovely feathered friends.
Feathered friend. Wanda's always there. She gets really upset if she sees me, start setting up with the lights and everything. She gets really upset if I don't include her.
Yep. She's got to have some screen time.
Yeah, well, she just wants to hang out. Like it's the vibe. She loves the vibe. So, because she doesn't do that when I'm just sitting watching TV or watching YouTube. She doesn't get all upset with me, you know. But she does if I'm not including her in readings. She gets really
And
vocal.
thank you, Jackie. There's Linda's channel.
Oh, thank you, Jackie.
And
Yes.
not putting Lynn on the spot, but I would love to join you some Thursday afternoon. If
Oh,
you
that would
have
be
me.
fun. Okay,
We
we'll
could
talk
talk about maybe a subject. Yep. And we got definitely have you join Nancy and I for Divine Feminine. Oh my goodness, girl.
That would be fun.
Oh,
You
yeah.
will.
That would be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Alrighty. So, Nancy, you got anything coming up?
Friday at 2 Eastern, I will be on with Sun Psychic Jean doing readings.
Okay.
Okay. And then Monday she's with me for Divine Feminine. And this week we have, I think, is it Amanda that is joining us?
Yes, it's Amanda.
Oh, Empress, this lovely lady right here, Tropical Empress Amanda. I have gotten so busy. Sometimes I even lose track of myself. Yep, woohoo! So we're going to have Amanda, which is going to be fantastic. This Sunday, I do my poetry with Jeff at 8 o'clock Eastern. Friday, I have Allison, and Robert's going to join Allison and I this Friday. So lots of good stuff. Make sure to describe. Make sure to subscribe. Y'all got to realize it's like going on 10 o'clock our time here, and I still even haven't made dinner yet. So, everybody, thank you again. Christina says, lovely readings, ladies. Thank you so much. But yeah, YouTube's really got to get itself. Well, I can't say what I want to say, but that's the backstage.
It seems odd that a simulcast that 2 or 3 people are cooperating on would be considered not original content. Like, whose content is it if you're all hosting? That like it's such a weird sort of thing to do. So yeah, but it's up in the air right now. So a lot of readers have just stopped doing simulcasts entirely. Like, Scott, Scorpio Sun, Val, Dragonfly Crystals, Allie, Heart and Soul Connected, and, Marina at
Heart Center Tarot.
Center. Thank you. Yeah.
I mean, I just didn't like doing the simulcasting just because it's so hard for people to. I wish they could have figured out something where everybody could see everybody's comments, no matter whose chat it was, and people had to jump around back and forth. So for me, I always liked having everybody in one place. So for me, I just, I like it when it's one big party, one big community. We don't kind of all feel separated. That's just me, though.
I like that too. I like that too. But my understanding was that that StreamYard was working on that feature. So I figured, and StreamYard is the StreamYard interface is so much easier than the YouTube interface. So,
and I think Wanda just said her P's and Q's, huh? Was that you, Wanda?
Yeah, that was
you
her.
Agreed?
Yeah.
I want to treat mine.
I have choice words for YouTube as well, because this just came right out of the blue. There was no sort of, there was nothing about this. People were simulcasting for 2 years or something. And all of a sudden this comes down, like, what the heck was that about? Who knows? Anyway. So yeah.
Usually. All right. Well, ladies, Nancy and Agador, Linda and Wanda, and Dali, you and Rueben, thank you for a wonderful show. Thank you again for being patient with me trying to figure out time zones over and over again. It was a wonderful show. I loved it so much. Stay tuned. There may be be a part 2. And everybody have a great rest of your day, evening, or as Christina, your morning. And we'll see everybody next time. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.